lot of people are very fascinated by the love story that is associated with Boldt Castle. George Boldt began building Boldt Castle for his wife Louise. It was to be a gift to her on Valentine's Day. Inconsolable at her death, he did discontinue all work. And many people are drawn by that love story of George Boldt and Louise Boldt and building Boldt Castle for his wife. George Boldt first came to the Thousand Islands in the late 1880s, fell in love with this area, and decided that he would like to purchase some property here for a summer home for he and his wife and their 2 children. And he purchased Hart Island from a gentleman by the name of E. Kirk Hart. Had a large summer home on it, existing already, made major renovations to it, and stayed in the summer home for a number of summers, until which time he decided to remove it and build what is now here Boldt Castle. The Thousand Island Bridge Authority was offered this historic facilities, which include Boldt Castle and the Boldt Yacht House, and it decided it could and would take over these historic properties and dedicate itself to the tourism industry of the Thousand Islands International Region, which it had been for years, but with the acquisition of this property, it could even play a bigger role in the tourism industry for the Thousand Islands. During that course of time, Boldt Castle has improved greatly with the rehabilitation efforts and programs of the Thousand Island Bridge Authority, attracting literally thousands and tens of thousands of visitors to Boldt Castle and the Thousand Islands region on a seasonal basis. So Boldt Castle has really became a incalculable value to the Thousand Islands Industries tourism region. We welcome about 160,000 to 170,000 visitors here seasonally, with another 20,000 visiting the Boldt Yacht House. So Boldt Castle and the Boldt Yacht House have really become a destination within the Thousand Islands.
You know, folks, this part of northern New York has played a big role in our nation's history. And back in the War of 1812, there was a lot of battles that took place right across the St. Lawrence River. And each year, the folks in this area reenact the Battle of Ogdensburg from the year 1812. You know, this is a lot of fun, but it also celebrates the natural history of this marvelous region. You know, folks, each year in the wintertime, Waddington holds an ice fishing derby, and it's really a very special derby because it celebrates inviting our soldiers and our wounded warriors to take part in one of the activities that really make the winter more bearable and more fun. People from all over the north come to this part of the region, to Waddington, New York, to fish for northern pike and walleyes and have a chance at catching that big fish that they can brag about for years to come.
My name is Eric Teresi, co-owner of Oswego Speedway in Oswego, New York. We're the only super modified weekly show in the country. We run all Saturday nights in the summer from May till September. The track was established in 1951, been consecutively running, one of the longest running short tracks in the country. The Caruso brothers built the facility that's here today. Looking over Lake Ontario, it's 100 acres, and we run super modifieds, we run small block super modifieds, and with special events, we're running winged super modifieds, TQ midgets, sprint cars, all summer long. And then at Labor Day weekend, the biggest race in the country for these super modifieds is right here at Oswego Speedway. It's called the Classic, 200 laps.
My name is Thomas Weldon, president of Dark Island Tours that operates Singer Castle on Dark Island. Singer Castle was built by Frederick Bourne, the 5th president of the Singer Sewing Machine Company. Castle was built to be Frederick Bourne's hunting lodge. This is a 7-acre island, Dark Island is. It has several buildings, one of the main buildings being the castle, but then it also has several outbuildings, being the South Boathouse, the North Boathouse, the clock tower, which is attached to the castle. Secret passageways were put into the castle to embody what was in the book Woodstock by Sir Walter Scott. We also can stay overnight in Singer Castle in the Royal Suite and be king and queen of Singer Castle.